The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here's a breakaway opportunity. Battling and driving a penalty kill. Over shot and goal! Battling his way through and backhanding it in is Leon Tamula.
Yellow Jackets looking to continue that run here, and a nice kick by Kennedy Pilgrim to keep that volley going. And a block at the net.
Tied on the 6th. Knoll drives one into left center field. Hit well and deep, and a diving catch in left center field. A heck of a grab. Jordan Leininger took extra bases away and 2 down.
Tackle. Fires right side complete. The hook and ladder.
Oh, hey.
Richter to his feet. He could go. Richter to the house. Touchdown Jackets. Levi Richter on the Yellow Jackets lead with 13.8 seconds to go.
3 seconds to go. Guler with the ball. 1 second at the buzzer. It's in! And the Pelican Rapids Vikings on a shot. And Matty Guler go to the state tournament undefeated at 29-0.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Fort in Glyndon, Minnesota at DGF High School. It is a Monday. Happy Monday to you. Hope it's been a good Monday for you. And if it has, then that means it's been a good start to the week for you as well. And one of these two teams are going to be looking to get a good start to the week with a win tonight here at the Fort in Glyndon. We will dig deeper into this matchup here a little bit for you here in just a couple minutes when your Budget Blinds pregame show gets started here right around the corner on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Cabro Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabro Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabro Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabro Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabrometalworks.com today.
Mike and Joe of Huseman Schreiber Masonry started the company in the spring of 2011 and have over 38 years of masonry experience. Based out of Glyndon, Minnesota, Huseman Schreiber Masonry have completed projects for several satisfied clients, including Monaga High School, Center for Scouting in Fargo, and the Spirit Lakes Tribe EMS building in Fort Totten. That's just a few of their recent projects. Huseman Schreiber Masonry is now hiring. Work year-round. Learn more about this 5-star rated company on their Facebook page. Just search Huseman Schreiber Masonry.
Randall's Excavating is experienced in underground utilities, specializing in water lines, sanitary sewer, and storm sewer, from site preparation and trenching to the installation of all site utilities. They also provide a large number of underground services and can complete your underground work from the street to the building. Randall's Excavating responds to emergency repairs of water leaks, fire protection lines, fire hydrants, sanitary and storm sewer lines, for all commercial and residential needs, including camera inspections, and they work with most plumbing contractors. For more info, visit randallsinc.com or call 701-219-9126.
You have options when it comes to purchasing your crop inputs. At Maple River Grain and Agronomy, it's our goal to provide our member owners with the best possible customer service from people that you know and trust who grew up around here and know what it takes to run a successful farming business year-round. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy can anticipate our customers' needs. They now serve the DGF and Barnesville communities, as well as Rossay and Sabin, plus many other locations across North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit mrga.com today to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy.
All right, welcome back. Once again, live here at the Fort in Glyndon, Minnesota, home of the DGF Rebels, and they are hosting a Heart Lakes Conference matchup tonight against the Staples-Motley Cardinals. And both teams are on the floor here, and you got DGF warming up over there, and the Staples-Motley Cardinals warming up over on that side of the court there. Let's take a look at what's coming up here on Magnitude before we jump into this matchup here. Will this work? Or yeah, okay, there you go. It works. So tomorrow we'll have Perm versus Holly Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. boys basketball. That is tomorrow night. One game that's not showing up on there because I don't know if I missed it at the beginning of the season and I forgot to schedule it. But the DGF Rebels will have a girls and boys doubleheader tomorrow night. The girls will play West Central area and the boys will play Detroit Lakes. We'll have both of those games for you here on Magnitude Sports. So even though it doesn't show on your screen there, we will have both of those games in addition to that Perm Holly game tomorrow night here on Magnitude Sports. And then Thursday, we got a girls matchup between the Yellow Jackets and the Fergus Falls Otters. Friday, we head to the hockey rink in Park Rapids as the Panthers will take on the Sauk Center Main Streeters. Puck drops 7 o'clock Friday night. And then then we have the Christmas break. And then a couple days after Christmas, we'll have the Grand 8 Holiday Tournament from Perham, Minnesota. The Hive, they'll be hosting that as they normally do about that time each year. It's a 2-day tournament with the December 27th game starting at 2 p.m. and the December 28th games starting at 10 a.m. There'll be 4 games on each day, and we'll have all 8 of the games for you live here on Magnitude Sports. So that's a look at the next 4. If you want to get a look at the schedule beyond the next 4, just head on over to our website. MagnitudeSN.com is where you can find all that good stuff. We have about 15 minutes for the opening announcements and tip-off of the Heart of Lakes Conference matchup between the DGF Rebels and the Staples-Motley Cardinals. One big thanks to K-Bro Metalworks, as well as our friends at Huseman Schreiber Masonry, Randall's Excavating, Maple River Grain and Agronomy, Cash Concrete, Budget Blinds, Great Clips, and Frontier Airlines for bringing you tonight's broadcast between the Cardinals and the Rebels. Coming up here momentarily, like I said, we're about 15 minutes away from kicking it all off. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more here in a moment on Magnitude Sports.
1 in 5 high school students use e-cigarettes or vapes. Some of them, like Juul, are so slim and sleek that they look like a flash drive. That's why e-cigarettes and vapes are so appealing to kids. There are more than 7,000 flavors and they're sold where kids shop, online and in convenience stores. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm brain development as teens grow. No amount of nicotine is safe for youth. Like it or not, we are a target. This message is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
All right, welcome back to the Hive, the wrong city. Welcome back to the Fort here in Glyndon, Minnesota. If anybody from Perm's watching, if you're not chuckling right now, you should be. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in tonight, and a big thanks to K-Bro Metalworks in Aldrich, Minnesota, probably rooting on the Staples-Motley Cardinals tonight here in this matchup between the Cardinals and the Rebels, and then of course our friends at Huseman Schreiber Masonry, Randall's Excavating. They'll have your keys to the game coming up here momentarily. Maple River Grain and Agronomy, Cash Concrete, Budget Blinds, Great Clips, and Frontier Airlines who'll bring you your halftime show coming up here in today's broadcast. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. Let's take a look at these 2 teams on paper. And right now, the DGF Rebels, they come in 0-4 on the season. They are looking to pick up their first win. We'll see if they can do it tonight on a Monday night against the Staples-Motley Cardinals. They lost to Perham 80-55 back on November 30th to start the season, and a 58-54 loss on the road in Detroit Lakes. And then they would come back home and fall 51-45 to Pelican Rapids, and then they would lose one on the road in Breckenridge on Friday, December 15th, 73-58. That was their most recent game. That brings them into tonight's game against Staples-Motley here on this Monday night, December 18th. So they're 0-2 when playing at home. Their other two losses are on the road. They're 0-2 against section opponents. Now, this is not, well, no, it is not a section game. It's just a conference game because DGF comes out of 8AA and Staples-Motley comes out of 7AA. So it is not a section game. QRF value 8.8, and that ranks them 118 in the AA class. The Rebels right now are scoring 53 per game on average, but they're allowing just shy of 66 points per game. And as you can see, they come in on a 4-game losing streak and 0-4 in their last 4 games instead of 5 games, since they haven't played 5 yet. But this will be their 5th game tonight. We'll see if they can pick up a win tonight. The Staples-Motley Cardinals, they come in with an overall record of 3-2. They are 1-0 when playing on the road, and that one road game was to open up the season when they would win 58-48 over Browerville Eagle Valley in Browerville on Tuesday, November 28th. They would come back home, take on the Wolverines from Wadena Deer Creek and fall 64-30. And then they'd pick up a 55-45 win over Long Prairie Gray Eagle on December 5th. And coming out of that, they have lost their last two, 77-53 at home versus Piers and 59-48 at home versus the Henning Hornets on December 15th. So both of these teams playing on December 15th, their most recent game. And a 4-game losing streak for the Rebels, a 2-game losing streak for the Cardinals. We'll see which losing streak gets snapped tonight. Cardinals, 22.8 is their value. That would rank them at 88 of 127 teams. I don't know how that part of the thing did not get onto the screen there, but they are ranked 88 out of 127. They're averaging just shy of 49 points a game, but they're allowing 58.6 points per game. So this could be an interesting game here. If you look at that stat line alone, how many points DGF is scoring compared to how many Staples-Motley is scoring, and then DGF allowing 65 points almost. So would that open up the door for the Staples-Motley Cardinals to maybe score a little bit more than 48 in this particular game? We're going to have to wait and find out the answer to that one. We still have your starting lineups and your coaches' keys to the game, brought to you by Randall's Excavating. Just ahead, we'll be right back with more here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned. K-Bro Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. K-Bro Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, K-Bro Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, K-Bro Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit kbrometalworks.com today.
Randall's Excavating is experienced in underground utilities, specializing in water lines, sanitary sewer, and storm sewer, from site preparation and trenching to the installation of all site utilities. They also provide a large number of underground services and can complete your underground work from the street to the building. Randall's Excavating responds to emergency repairs of water leaks, fire protection lines, fire hydrants, sanitary and storm sewer lines, for all commercial and residential needs, including camera inspections, and they work with most plumbing contractors. For more info, visit randallsinc.com or call 701-219-9126.
Here's a look at what needs to be done to win this game.
All right. Welcome back. Coaches' Keys to the Game brought to you by Randall's Excavating. We talked to each of the coaches, get their idea on what their team needs to do to win the game. And for the Staples-Motley Cardinals, that is not right. That is not correct. I changed that. So let's go to my paper copy here, and I apologize for that. For the Staples-Motley Cardinals, they need to crash the boards, make sure they win that rebound battle, and eliminate those second chance opportunities for DGF. And then they also need to push the ball. They need to set the pace. You know, they're on the road tonight, but that doesn't mean they can't control the tempo of this game. So if they can push the ball a little bit more, they'll be able to come away with a victory here tonight. And let's see which keys to the game for the DGF Rebels that we, for some reason, didn't get saved when we updated them. So, yeah, that is definitely not the keys of the game that I was told by the coach. So, hey, it happens sometimes, right? But for the DGF Rebels, according to Coach Sunday, more defensive pressure. They need to make sure that they put a stop to that tempo and that pace that the Cardinals are going to try and generate in this game. And then they need to take care of the ball, eliminate those, if not eliminate, at least significantly reduce the turnovers that they would possibly commit in this game. And if they can do that, they might be in this at the end, and they might be able to pick up a victory. Like I said, the DGF Rebels allowing more points than what Staples-Motley scores on average in each game. So this one could get interesting. A couple of teams that haven't had the absolute best start to the season, but this game could be pivotal moving forward for whichever team wins tonight. We're going to take another timeout, and we'll be back with more here in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
You have options when it comes to purchasing your crop inputs. At Maple River Grain and Agronomy, it's our goal to provide our member owners with the best possible customer service from people that you know and trust who grew up around here and know what it takes to run a successful farming business year-round. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy can anticipate our customers' needs. They now serve the DGF and Barnesville communities, as well as Rothsay and Sabin, plus many other locations across North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit mrga.com today to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy.
Concrete is used in nearly every business and residence thanks to its durability and low cost. Whether it's your home, farm, or business, your concrete will likely need maintenance or repair given our harsh winters. The team at Cash Concrete has over 20 years experience and is able to provide the best, most cost-effective service in today's market. Call 701-219-0425 or visit cashconcretefm.com to get your free quote. Cash Concrete, proudly serving North Dakota and Minnesota commercial businesses and the community since 1995.
All right, welcome back to the fort here in Glyndon, Minnesota, and it is the Staples-Motley Cardinals warming up. DGF has gone back into the locker room to chat, talk things over. Let's go over your starting lineups here, brought to you by Cash Concrete. And since our keys to the game graphic was wrong, our starting lineups graphic is also wrong. I checked it during the, and I don't know what happened. I updated it, and then I stepped away, and it came back, and it wasn't updated anymore. So my apologies for that, but we'll go over the starting five here for the Staples-Motley Cardinals. I want to say thanks to their coach for helping me out with some of the name pronunciations, but they're going to start with a junior forward, number 5, Olivia Lorber. A junior forward, number 14, Miranda Schatzko. A senior guard, number 21, Isabella Olander. Another senior guard, number 23, Laura Rutten. And another senior guard, number 25, Camden Anderson. So those will be your starting five. Once again, it's Lorber, Schatzko, Olander, Rutten, and Anderson, your starters for the Staples-Motley Cardinals. And for the DGF Rebels, your starting five is going to look like this. They're going to make one change in their starting five since the last couple games that we did. And they're going to go with the 5'2 senior guard, number 3, Emerson Bach. And then they're also going to start the 5'7 junior guard, number 10, Michaela Bielen. And then they will start the bottom three, will be the 5'8 senior forward, number 24, Ella Olson, the 6'1 sophomore forward, number 25, Arya Garrett, and the 5'6 sophomore forward, number 32, Olivia Couchman. Once again, the Rebels are coached by head coach Jason Sunday and his assistants Tony Reno, Joel Wasfer, and Josie Beachy, while the Staples-Motley Cardinals I lost their roster here. They're coached by Kelsey Tyrell and her assistants Christine Fox and Corey Lawrence. So once again, thanks to both coaches for helping me out with name pronunciations and all that good stuff. We're about a minute away from the starting lineup, so we already went through that. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have that opening tip for you here in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Mike and Joe of Huseman Schreiber Masonry started the company in the spring of 2011 and have over 38 years of masonry experience. Based out of Glyndon, Minnesota, Huseman Schreiber Masonry have completed projects for several satisfied clients, including Monaga High School, Center for Scouting in Fargo, and the Spirit Lakes Tribe EMS building in Fort Totten. That's just a few of their recent projects. Huseman Schreiber Masonry is now hiring. Work year-round. Learn more about this 5-star rated company on their Facebook page. Just search Huseman Schreiber Masonry.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today. Cabro Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabro Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabro Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabro Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabrometalworks.com today.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
All right, welcome back to the fort. They've turned down the lights. They just got done introducing the Staples-Motley Cardinals, and now they'll announce on the floor the starters for the DGF Rebels. And since the lights are off, I need to turn on a little bit of a flashlight on my phone here to continue on with what I was going to talk about here. But once again, Staples-Motley coming out of Section 7AA. And currently, the Staples-Motley Cardinals are ranked number 10 out of 16 teams in that section. 0-1 against Section 2 and 3 overall. Once again, they're averaging 48.8 points scored per game, but they're allowing 58.6. QRF value is 22.8, ranking them 88 in Class AA. They come into this one on a 2-game losing streak. Right now, the teams above them are Pequot Lakes, Crosby, Ironton, Duluth, Marshall, Mesabi East, Proctor, Hinckley, Finlayson, Esco, Piers, Greenway, and now the lights come back on. Yes, now I can see Greenway and then Staples-Motley. For the DGF Rebels in Section 8AA, they come in ranked number 13 out of 14 teams in the section. Park Rapids is at 14. The teams above them are Pelican Rapids, Barnesville, Perham, East Grand Forks, Monaga, Wadena, Deer Creek, Hawley, Crookston, Roseau, Thief River Falls, Frazee, and Warroad. DGF coming in with an 0-2 section record. And an 0-4 overall record, scoring 53 points per game, allowing 65 points per game. QRF value 8.8, ranking them 118. They come in on a 4-game losing streak as the Staples-Motley Cardinals are the team to win that opening tip. And now underneath we have a whistle that stops the clock with 17:42 to go here in the first period of play. So DGF will get the opening possession arrow, and they'll bring it up the court here. All right, got everything organized once again. It's Bielen now up top here, and now back to, that is Couchman, who puts it inside for Garrett, and Garrett scores. So the Cardinals win the opening tip, but the Rebels score the first bucket of the game, and now they'll bring it back the other way here. That's Olander, and now she'll give it up here for Rutten. Rutten will set the offense from in between the circles here as their teammates get set up around the perimeter. 1 minute gone in the first half here. And she'll put it into the hands of Schatzko. And then that's stolen away. And a missed shot down at the other end, and another rebound. Now the Cardinals might have some numbers. That one's poked away from behind. A nice defensive effort there by Olivia Couchman.
Cardinals ball on the end.
Cardinals will work it around here. That's Anderson with the ball. Now they'll push it in the near corner. A nice pass down low off the glass. It won't go. And an offensive rebound, and then a foul, I believe, is going to be called on Garrett here.
Foul's going to be called on the Rebels, number 25, Ari Garrett. First personal, teams first. Cardinals shooting 2.
She'll make them both to tie the game up here. Gonna make a behind-the-scenes adjustment here. One moment.
Foul's going to be called on the Cardinals, number 14, first personal, teams first. Ari Garrett shooting 2.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, all the work I did before this game started, it was like somebody came in here and said, and hit a button that just reversed it all. We are in the first half, not the second half. It is now 3-2 in favor of the Rebels. And there's one foul for each team. There we go. I think everything's working now. And there's another turnover.
Traveling call. It's going to be Cardinals ball.
.55 to go here in the first half of play. With the ball now is Anderson. That shot is up and in.
2-point bucket for number 5.
That is Olivia Loeber with the basket there for the Cardinals. That makes it 4-3 in favor of Staples-Motley. So again, both these teams looking to snap a losing streak here to start the week off right. Corner 3 from Bieland is off the mark. Garrett will chase down the rebound, and they'll reset it up top. Couchman will use up her dribble and get the pass off. Now they'll work it up top here for Emerson Bach. Bach now pushes to Couchman. Couchman inside for Garrett. 6 on the shot clock, and she scores.
Garrett.
5-4 as we have another lead change and a whistle and a foul coming in here on Staples-Motley, I do believe.
Foul's going to be called on the Rebels, number 10, Michaela Bielen, first personal, team second.
Oh, no, it will be on the home team instead.
Ball out of bounds on the Cardinals, going to be Rebels ball. Two-point basket, Aria Garrett.
14-11 to go. Still trying to work out some kinks. Like I said, I don't know what happened when I stepped away and came back, but appreciate your patience. Usually I'm a lot more focused on the game than I am on correcting technical difficulties, but 13:50 to go now as they work it inside for Garrett. Garrett now outside. Bach for a three. No, a little strong on that. Nice box out underneath, but the loose ball will come back to Aria Garrett. She'll not get that shot to go, and it'll come back down here for Lober. Lober will scoop it into the hands of Rutten. Rutten will set up the defense from the top of the circle, fire it left wing here for Anderson. Anderson back up top there for Lober. Lober will get into the hands of, that is Olander, number 21, and that one rolls around and out. She gets her own rebound, and she draws the foul. So
Ball's going to be Rebels, number 3, Emerson Bell, first one. Team's third. Cardinals shooting 2. Checking in for the Rebels, number 12, Annalise Haas, and number 2, Greta DeVries. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals, going to be Rebels ball.
nice inbounds pass to Garrett, and she threw an elbow, so the basket will not count. And there'll be a foul on Garrett. That'll be their 4th. So 4 team fouls and the second personal on Aria Garrett. And a turnover at midcourt. Inbound, or the pass inside was tipped away. Cardinals come back on a rush down the court, and it's ripped out of bounds by Couchman, and they'll stay with the Cardinals. Nice job by Laura Rutten to make that trip down the court, and she made a move to the basket, and Couchman was there on the defensive play. Stops the clock with 12:43 to go. 7-5 is our score. I'm gonna add one more point here for the Cardinals. And that shot is off the mark there, and it'll be rebounded there by Allie Sauce, coming off the bench tonight. Previous games, she has started at times for the Rebels, but tonight she'll be a bench player. And Couchman will get that ball blocked, and it'll go out of bounds. I believe it's going to stay with the Rebels. Stops the clock with 12:24 to go. 7-5, 2-point lead here for the DGF Rebels. Couchman inside Garrett. That's Lola Garrett. Back out to Couchman. Couchman will get it back into Lola Garrett. And Garrett will get it back out to Couchman. Wide open corner, look for a three, rims in and out. Oh. Rebound comes back to the Rebels. They'll work it around the perimeter there. It's Greta DeVries into the lineup here for DGF. And that loose ball is thrown up court here for Isabella Olander. Olander will sneak it inside, and it's up and in. It's Schatzko with the basket. And we're knotted up at 7 apiece here with 11:43 to go in the first half. Here's Oss. A couple passes later now. It's into the hands of DeVries. DeVries will get it to Couchman. Couchman will cut into the paint, and there was nobody there. She gave it right to the Cardinals. And they score off the turnover. That's another basket for Schatzko. DGF wasting no time coming back down the other end and scoring there is Michaela Bielen. Loose ball, and the Rebels will come away with it. That's another turnover here for the Cardinals. Near side here, that's Bielen. Now works up top. They'll work it into Lola Garrett, and there is a whistle and a foul. And I believe the foul is going to go on Schatzko.
Foul's going to be called on the Cardinals, number 14, Miranda Schatzko. Checking in for the Rebels.
It'll be her second personal and team second, so she has both of the Cardinals' team fouls. They're knotted up at 9 apiece here. Approaching the midway mark of the first half. That three from the corner is off, but the offensive rebound quickly inside there for Ellie Boyd. Boyd will get her own rebound off the missed shot, get it out to Garrett. Now up top here for Bielen. Bielen will put it into the corner for DeVries. DeVries looking for the reverse layup, gets rejected by the bottom of the backboard. Back the other way now comes Anderson, or check that, Lawrence. A couple passes later, now will be Anderson who has it. Back to Lawrence, and they'll quickly work it inside there for Schatzko. Oh no, I'm sorry, that is Lorber. Lorber will get her own rebound, punch it back outside. And now they work it back inside, but it's taken away by Aria Garrett, or Lola Garrett, excuse me. Drive to the hoop for DeVries, can't get that one to go. And back the other way. All alone is Rutten. All of her teammates are behind her. She'll dribble it out to the corner. Now they'll try and reset here. It's Olander with it. She'll work it up top and then over to the near wing here for Lawrence. And then chasing it down and keeping it from going out of bounds. And the baseline jumper was too strong. That will go into the hands of Annalise Oss. So going to the books as a rebound. Back the other way. Oss will try for a three, and she connects.
Three-point basket, Annalise Oss.
That gives DGF a 12-9 lead over the Staples-Motley Cardinals. Stay tuned. We'll come right back here with more in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Cabral Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabral Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabral Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabral Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabralmetalworks.com today. Welcome back to the Fort here in Glyndon at DGF High School, home of the DGF Rebels. They're hosting the Staples-Motley Cardinals tonight in a Heart of Lakes Conference matchup, girls basketball. Wherever you're watching from, we thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the broadcast so far. Right now, the DGF Rebels might be enjoying it a little bit more by a 3-point margin. 9:22 to go here in the first half, and got all the little glitches that reversed themselves fixed. So, and that'll be a foul, most likely on Couchman.
First personal, team's fifth.
.907 to go. They'll loft it down the corner, and Garrett somehow saved it. And now up court, they get it to DeVries. DeVries looking for some teammates. Outside, 3 on the way for Oss. She hits. 8:51 to go. DGF building their lead up, 15-9. They'll work it around. They'll try for a 3 of their own, and she hits. That is Olivia Lorber with the 3-pointer. She has 5 of the team's 11 points so far. Or check that. Should be, let's see here, 3, 5, 7, 8. Oh, they only gave her, her foot was on the line. They only gave her a 2-point basket on that. So we'll take 3 points away and we'll add 2. 15-11 is our score. Thought I saw the referees both hands in the air. Turnover, DeVries to the hoop, scores! Had to wait just a half a second to confirm that one. That's another turnover here for the Cardinals. See if they can shake off this semi-slow start and get back into this one before it gets away from them. That 3 is going to be off the front of the rim. You could tell that when that left the hands. Lola Garrett will wrestle away the rebound, and the Rebels will bring it back up the court with Couchman. 7:41 and counting to go here in the first half. They'll work at DeVries. DeVries inside, Couchman down low. I believe that is 30, yeah. Oh, no, that was number 15. That was Ellie Boyd down low. My apologies. Here's Couchman with it. Back to Couchman. They'll get into Boyd. Boyd pops it back out. 3 on the way and too strong off the back of the rim. Lola Garrett's there for the rebound. And now a jump ball, and that possession arrow is going to favor DGF. I'll stop the clock with 7:13 to go here in the first half. So the Rebels off the inbounds pass on the baseline will have 17 to shoot on a shot clock. Possession arrow move over to the Cardinals. Near side, Ellie Boyd now up top. Back into the corner, thought about it for a split second, didn't pull the trigger. Now DeVries looking inside, nobody home. Pump fake by Oss, now back up top, DeVries, and she traveled.
Checking in for the Rebels is going to be number 10, Michaela Bielen.
Just inside 7 minutes to go now here. 6-point advantage for the home team on the scoreboard. Rebels in the black, Cardinals in the white, if you haven't figured that out already. This is Anderson near side, Rutten, and what's the call? It's going to be a foul on DGF.
Foul's going to be on number 15, Ellie Boyd, first personal, team 6th.
So Ellie Boyd, the 5'9" sophomore, gets her first personal foul. And the jump ball will favor the Cardinals this time.
It's going to be a jump ball, it's going to be Cardinals ball.
So that stops the clock with 6:37 to go.
7 in for the Rebels, number 3, Emerson Bauk.
We'll work it up top here into the hands of Lorber. And now near wing, it's Rutten. 7 on the shot clock, and some of the DGF fans trying to fool the Cardinals into thinking they had less time to shoot than they actually did.
Rebels number 0, Lola Garrett, first personal, team 7, Cardinals shooting 2.
So the Cardinals will get to shoot 2, and from this point forward, they'll be in the 1-on-1 bonus. Ella Olsen will check in, and that will give Ellie Boyd a breather on the sideline. And she'll make both of them. So it's 17-13 now, 6:28 and counting to go in the first half of play. As Couchman will bring it over the timeline, set the defense. Quick pass over to the far side there for Ella Olsen, who just checked into the game. Back inside, Ella Olsen, high post, now into the paint, shot up and in.
Basket, Ella Olsen.
Ella Olsen gets her first 2 points of the game, and it pushes the DGF lead to 6, 19-13 with 6 minutes to go. They'll work it back up top here for Rutten. Rutten thought about it for a moment. Now she gets the ball back on the pass back from Anderson. Now it goes back to Anderson, back to Rutten. High post there for Lorber. And Lorber from the free throw line will have that one be a little bit strong. And coming back the other way is Greta DeVries. No, I take that back. That's Emerson Bach. My apologies. Couchman with it. Couchman will use up her dribble. Wide open underneath, and it's up and in for Michaela Bielen. 5:22 to go, and it's an 8-point lead for the Rebels. So now the Cardinals will go to the free throw line, as that's foul number 8, so she'll shoot a 1-and-1.
For the Rebels, number 2, Greta DeVries.
DeVries in for Couchman for DGF. So she has to make one to get one here. And the first one will be off the mark. Rebound comes to the Rebels, and they'll work it back the other way with Greta DeVries. DeVries dribbles down to the corner, uses up her dribble, up top now into the hands of Bielen. And now corner 3 from Bach is off the mark, and the loose ball rebound comes down to the Cardinals, and then it's poked away. Nice defensive play there by the DGF Rebels to get the ball back. Garrett couldn't control it. It's going to go back to the Cardinals.
Checking in for the Cardinals, number 21, Izzy Olander.
So clock stopped with 4:54 to go now. Once again, big thanks to Huseman Schreiber Masonry, Randall's Excavating, Cabral Metalworks in Aldrich, Minnesota, Maple River Grain and Agronomy, Cash Concrete, Budget Blinds, Great Clips, and Frontier Airlines will bring you your halftime show. Coming up here in about 4.5 minutes, 4:37 to be exact. They'll work it inside. The pass was intended for Lorber. It was punched away. Lorber will pick it up. 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Foot on the line. Long 2 is good. 7 now for Lorber. And no, make that 8 for Lorber, excuse me. 21-15. Back the other way, it is Bach. Bach will give it up for DeVries. DeVries had it nearly poked out of her hands by Rutten. Into the corner, catch and shoot 3. Bielen, no, it will not go in. Offensive rebound underneath by DeVries. That follow-up shot won't go. Garrett will try, that one won't go. And now a defensive rebound and a whistle, and the ball's gonna go to the Cardinals. Michaela Bielen will get her first personal, team's 9th. So one more will put the Cardinals in the double bonus. We'll march down to the other end to shoot a 1-and-1. So these free throws in the final 3:48 for the Cardinals are going to be crucial here. Put themselves in a position to be within striking distance at halftime. And she'll make the first one, so she'll get herself a second one. Pamela Lawrence at the free throw line for the Cardinals. 3:48 on the clock. Second free throw is good. Nice pair of free throws there by the sophomore guard, Pamela Anderson. Back the other way, it's DeVries. DeVries looking around. She'll use up her dribble, get it back up top here for Bach. Bach, bounce pass into Garrett, outside DeVries, back into Garrett. Garrett will back up her defender, leave it a little bit short. Tipped out of bounds, and it's saved. Nice job there by the Cardinals, and they'll bring it back the other way. 3:25 to go, trailing 21-17. That shot's off the mark, and the rebound will come to the Rebels. Annalise Oss back into the lineup. Here's DeVries. DeVries up top. Thought about it. Ella Olsen gets it back now here to Oz. Oz now over to Bach. Bach to DeVries. DeVries over to, that was Oz. Couldn't quite see on the far side of the court there. It was poked away from Garrett. 2:50 to go here in the first half, and a big opportunity here for the Cardinals to get a basket, and they're going to try and get within one, and no, not on that one, but they'll get an offensive rebound. Underneath there, it's Lorber. Lorber being guarded closely by Garrett. They'll work it up top. Thought about the three, she traveled.
Traveling call is going to be DGF ball.
.228 to go now here in the first half. DeVries kicks out for Bach. They lost it. Turnover.
Checking in for the Rebels is going to be number 15, Ellie Boyd.
Staples-Motley only committed 2 fouls so far. DGF 9. The next one would put the Cardinals in the double bonus, with 2:17 and counting to go here in the first half. This is Lorber. She'll drive into the paint. Try to put up a layup there, and it will not go. Didn't get a good look at the basket for that one, and now a foul is going to be called here on the Cardinals.
Number 25, Camden Anderson. First personal, team's third.
First personal on Camden Anderson. 25 on the shot clock here for DGF as they push it into the corner. 3 on the way, too strong. Too much on that one from Oss. And a loose ball, and now it's picked up by the Cardinals. They'll try and reset the offense here. 3 on the way, and that one will not go, but an offensive rebound there by Pamela Lawrence is up and in.
Two-point basket for the Cardinals.
Pamela Lawrence with 4 points. That basket and a pair of free throws.
Ball's going to be called with number 25, Camden Anderson, second personal, team's fourth. Checking in for the Cardinals is going to be number 10, Ellie Lang. Checking in for the DGF Rebels, number 32, Olivia Couchman.
Couchman pushes out in the corner. Bach couldn't control it, and that's another turnover for DGF. It's a 2-point game, 21-19, and the Cardinals are right where they want to be at here as we approach the final minute of the first half. Minute 14 to be exact. Up the court now is Rutten. Rutten runs into a double team and a triple team, and now she'll get the pass away. She'll get the ball right back, and there's a foul on Couchman. That will be team foul number 10 to put the Cardinals into the double bonus.
First personal, team's 10. Cardinals shooting 2.
First one rolls around and out. At the free throw line is Laura Rutten. Rutten, a senior guard for the Cardinals. And the second one will drop in, and that makes it a 1-point ball game. 1 minute to go here in the first half. 21-20 and a 1-point advantage for the Rebels. Here's Annalise Oss. She'll give it up there for Boyd. Now back up top for Couchman. Couchman tries to split defenders, and it counts.
2-point bucket, Olivia Couchman. Foul's going to be on number 21, Izzy Olander. Couchman shooting it and one.
So Couchman has to make one to get one. And she will swish that one, no problem. Actually, she didn't have to make one to get one because she made the basket before that. I was getting ahead of myself there. Cardinals still have 2 fouls to give before putting the Rebels into the bonus, but there's only 41 seconds remaining. Not sure if that's going to happen here in the first half or not.
Cardinals shooting 2.
First one a little bit short. Down by 4. 2-possession game here. second one will drop in. 40 seconds to go here, 24-21. There's about a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Corner 3 on the way, looks good, but it rattles in and out. Looked good coming out of her hand, and Boyd trying to get it on the other end, and it'll go back to the Cardinals. So the shot clock will be off for the remainder 6.8 seconds. The Cardinals can hold for the final shot if they choose to do so. Trailing 24-21, Rutten with the basketball. Now she'll give it up, get it right back. Thought about it for a split second, passed it away. They work it inside for Lorber. Lorber makes a move and scores. Nicely done by Olivia Lorber. And it's good if it goes. And it goes! How about that? 27-23, that is the 6th point for Olivia Couchman. And that brings us to our halftime score with the DGF Rebels leading the Staples-Motley Cardinals by the score 27-23. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Mike and Joe of Huseman Schreiber Masonry started the company in the spring of 2011 and have over 38 years of masonry experience. Based out of Glyndon, Minnesota, Huseman Schreiber Masonry have completed projects for several satisfied clients, including Monaga High School, Center for Scouting in Fargo, and the Spirit Lakes Tribe EMS building in Fort Totten. That's just a few of their recent projects. Huseman Schreiber Masonry is now hiring. Work year-round. Learn more about this 5-star rated company on their Facebook page. Just search Huseman Schreiber Masonry.
Cabro Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabro Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabro Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabro Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabrometalworks.com today.
You have options when it comes to purchasing your crop inputs. At Maple River Grain and Agronomy, it's our goal to provide our member owners with the best possible customer service from people that you know and trust who grew up around here and know what it takes to run a successful farming business year-round. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy can anticipate our customers' needs. They now serve the DGF and Barnesville communities, as well as Rossay and Sabin, plus many other locations across North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit mrga.com today to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy.
Concrete is used in nearly every business and residence thanks to its durability and low cost. Whether it's your home, farm, or business, your concrete will likely need maintenance or repair given our harsh winters. The team at Cash Concrete has over 20 years experience and is able to provide the best, most cost-effective service in today's market. Call 701-219-0425 or visit cashconcretefm.com to get your free quote. Cash Concrete, proudly serving North Dakota and Minnesota commercial businesses and the community since 1995.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
1 in 5 high school students use e-cigarettes or vapes. Some of them, like Juul, are so slim and sleek that they look like a flash drive. That's why e-cigarettes and vapes are so appealing to kids. There are more than 7,000 flavors and they're sold where kids shop, online and in convenience stores. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm brain development as teens grow. No amount of nicotine is safe for youth. Like it or not, we are a target. This message is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
All right, welcome back. Halftime here at the Fort in Glyndon, and it's been a really good game. A buzzer beater 3 right at the halftime mark has given the DGF Rebels a 4-point advantage here. Otherwise, it would have been a 1-point advantage. It would have been 24-23 if that buzzer beater would not have gone in. So don't let that score fool you if you're just tuning in. These 2 teams have been pretty tight from the opening tip up until right at halftime. So DGF probably walking on a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of confidence booster with that buzzer beater 3. But let's go over the numbers here for these 2 teams in the first half. And there you see it, 27-23, 2 points from the free throw line, 9 from behind the arc. The other 16 came on 2-point baskets. They turned the ball over 7 times, committed 10 fouls in that first half. For the Cardinals, 9 points from the free throw line. They have no 3-point shots. The other 14 come from 2-point baskets. And like I said, 27-23. 7 turnovers. So both teams turned the ball over 7 times, so nobody really being affected by that particular stat category at the moment. And 5 fouls for the Cardinals in that first half. Individual numbers, and you can we'll leave the team numbers up there so you can make sure that everything adds up and make sure that I know what I'm doing, right? No, I'm just kidding. We'll start with the visiting Staples-Motley Cardinals. And I have it written down, but I apparently forgot to add it up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 points for Olivia Lober, including 2 free throws. 1 point for Ellie Lang from the free throw line in that first half. 4 for Miranda Schatzko on a couple of 2-point baskets. 1 point from the free throw line for Isabel Olander. Laura Rutten had 3 points, all from the free throw line as well. Pamela Lawrence had 2 from the free throw line and another 2-point basket for a total of 4 in that first half. So right now, Olivia Lorber, the junior forward, leads the way for the Cardinals with 10 points. And 4 apiece for Schatzko and Lawrence, 3 for Rutten, and 1 apiece for Lang and Olander. Fouls, Schatzko has 2, Olander has 1, and Anderson has 2. And those are your individual numbers for the Staples-Motley Cardinals. For the DGF Rebels, we'll start with the fouls. They had 10 of them in that first half. Lola Garrett with 1, Emerson Bach with 1, Michaela Bielen with 1, Annalise Sauce with 2, Ellie Boyd with 1, Aria Garrett with 2, Olivia Couchman with 2. And then as far as points are concerned, Greta DeVries with 2, Michaela Bielen with 4, Annalise Sauce with 6 on a pair of 3-pointers, Ella Olson with 2, Aria Garrett with 7 points, 6 plus 1 from the free throw line, and then Olivia Couchman with 6, a 3-pointer, a 2-point basket, and 1 point from the free throw line. So if I add that all up, that's 6 for Couchman, that's 7 for Aria Garrett, that's 2 for Ella Olson, That is 6 for Annalise Oss, 4 for Michaela Bielen, and 2 for Greta DeVries. So the Rebels right now led by Arya Garrett with 7 and Olivia Couchman with 6, along with 6 more for Annalise Oss as well, your leaders for the DGF Rebels. We're about a minute away from the start of the second half. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute with that second half inbounds pass when we come back right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Mike and Joe of Huseman Schreiber Masonry started the company in the spring of 2011 and have over 38 years of masonry experience. Based out of Glyndon, Minnesota, Huseman Schreiber Masonry have completed projects for several satisfied clients, including Monaga High School, Center for Scouting in Fargo, and the Spirit Lakes Tribe EMS building in Fort Totten. That's just a few of their recent projects. Huseman Schreiber Masonry is now hiring. Work year-round. Learn more about this 5-star rated company on their Facebook page. Just search Huseman Schreiber Masonry.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
All right, welcome back. DGF gets the ball to start things off here in the second half. Leading by 4. About 20 seconds into the first half here. Garrett up top, 10 on the shot clock. And she'll put up a 3, leave it at the front of the rim. That will reset the shot clock to 20. They'll work it back outside. Bach now, Couchman in the far corner. Works inside for Arya Garrett, and Garrett scores.
Basket, Arya Garrett.
Arya Garrett is 1 point away from being the first DGF Rebel to be in double digits. Olivia Lorber for the Cardinals got the double digits first with 10 in the first half. That shot's up and in.
2-point basket for number 21.
Izzy Olander gets the basket.
Number 10, Little B.
And then wasting no time at the other end is Michaela Bielen getting the basket. 31-25, 16:47 to go here in the second half. Here on your Huseman Schreiber Masonry scoreboard. And she'll find a hole through the defense, but put a little too much mustard on that one. And they'll come back the other way. And oh, she left that one short. That was Bielen who almost had the easy layup basket. But since she missed it, it wasn't as easy as we thought it would be. They'll work it inside. Oh, and that one's tipped away. Oh, and then she tripped over the ball, and it will go. How will they rule this one?
Gonna be Cardinals ball out of bounds.
Oh, the ball rolled out of bounds. It must have rolled out of bounds in front of the scorer's table because I didn't see the ball after she tripped. So they'll go into the books as a turnover for the Rebels. That 3 rattles in and out. And there will be a foul.
Foul's going to be called on number 21 for the Cardinals, Izzy Olander. It's going to be her second personal, team's first. Two-point basket, Michaela Bielen. Two-point basket, number 21, Izzy Olander. Garrett. Foul's going to be on number 25 for the Cardinals. Aria Garrett shooting an and one. Checking in for the Cardinals, number 24, Pam Lawrence. Ball's going to be off the Cardinals. Rebels ball.
All right, more technical glitches resolved there. One left a little bit short. Couchman will bring it back the other way. Hands it off in the corner, now to the free throw line there. That's Ella Olsen. Sure can float that one up and in. So I'm missing one basket for DGF. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out right now. Nope, I'll have to wait a little bit. It's somebody on the bench who has that missing basket. I can tell you that much for sure. Couchman works it back for Bach. Bach inside for Garrett, and she scores.
Two-point basket, Aria Garrett.
Should be 11 for Garrett. I don't think they're updating the individual scores on the scoring table.
Into the game for the Rebels, number 0, Lola Garrett.
No, it must be frozen, so my stats are right. And when they get that unfrozen, we'll double check to see which basket I missed. 39-27, we got 13-15 to go here in the second half. 2 fouls for the Rebels, no fouls for the Cardinals.
Checking in for the Rebels is going to be number 2, Greta DeVries. Ball going to be last touch by the Rebels, going to be Cardinals ball out of bounds.
Driving with it there is, I lost my roster, it's Olander. And there's going to be a foul here on the Rebels, I do believe. That'll be their first.
Foul's going to be on DGF's number 0, Lola Garrett, second personal.
Second personal for Lola Garrett. First team foul of the second half. And that one's poked away there by Bielen. It'll remain with the Cardinals. Oh, that's actually a foul. Okay.
Team second.
So both teams now with 2 fouls here as Bielen picks up her third.
13, Lexi Fromke.
Bielen with 3 fouls will come out and she'll be replaced by somebody I don't have on my roster. Lexi Fromke, a 5'8" freshman. Is into the lineup. Had him on one roster, but didn't have it on the one I was keeping track of things on.
Bucket's going to be good for Aria Garrett. Foul's going to be called at number 14 for the Cardinals. Third personal, team's third. Arya Garrett shooting an and one.
So Shotsko will pick up her third personal. That's the third team foul in the second half. And the free throw's good for Garrett. That's 7 at half, and she has 7 more here in the second half. So she's at a game total of 14 right now. Couchman will come away with it, get it to DeVries. DeVries runs into a little bit of trouble, hands it back off for Couchman. Couchman back up top for DeVries. DeVries quickly inside for Garrett, and then lost that pass, and another loose ball, and DeVries comes away with it. Corner 3, no, that's a little too strong. Lola Garrett with the rebound, so you got both Garrett sisters in there. Lola wearing 0 and Arya wearing number 25.
That's Libby Lorber, first personal, team's fourth. Checking in for the Cardinals, number 25, Camden Anderson.
.11:31 to go. Lola Garrett gets it to Arya Garrett. Now they'll work it back over for Couchman. Right-handed dribble into the paint, traveled. Yep. I called that about a split second before the whistle blew. 11:24 to go now here. A little bit of pressure by DeVries in the backcourt here. No problem, as the Cardinals will get it over the timeline with number 21, that is Olander. Now Olander will get it back. She'll look around and hand it off, dribble hand it off there. And now it's Lorber with it. Olander back up top here for Rutten. And a whistle and a foul. And if it's on Couchman, that's her third. And it is.
That's going to be her third personal, team's third. Cardinals ball on the side.
It's been pretty much all Rebels here in the second half so far. Cardinals have only been able to manage 3 points here in the second half. And a jump ball.
Checking in for the Rebels, number 15, Ellie Boyd.
Ellie Boyd will come in, and that'll give Arya Garrett a breather on the bench. Inbounding it will be Olander. There's 8 to shoot on the shot clock, so Cardinals will have to work quick here. 5 on the shot clock. Driving baseline is Rutten, and out of bounds they'll go.
Gonna have an offensive foul, number 23.
And that one's up and in.
Two-way basket, number 15, Ellie Boyd.
Ellie Boyd scoring her first points of the ball game. Now we have a timeout on the floor. Staples-Motley will talk it over. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Cabral Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabral Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabral Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabral Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabralmetalworks.com today.
Concrete is used in nearly every business and residence thanks to its durability and low cost. Whether it's your home, farm, or business, your concrete will likely need maintenance or repair given our harsh winters. The team at Cash Concrete has over 20 years experience and is able to provide the best, most cost-effective service in today's market. Call 701-219-0425 or visit cashconcretefm.com to get your free quote. Cash Concrete, proudly serving North Dakota and Minnesota commercial businesses and the community since 1995.
All right, welcome back. It's been a pair of buckets by Isabella Olander that accounts for the 4 points in the second half here for Staples-Motley. And DGF has taken advantage of that opportunity. They lead 44-27 here. And there's a basket.
2-point basket for number 5, Libby Lober.
So Lober scores her first bucket of the second half. She has 12 now in the game. It'll be number 12, Annalise Haas with the ball now for DGF. 44-29, we've hit the 10-minute mark of the first half. Or second half, excuse me. They'll work it inside. That is Ellie Boyd. Boyd outside here for DeVries. DeVries quickly back over, far side. Oss inside for Garrett. Garrett's reverse layup won't go, and the follow-up won't go. And the rebound will come down to the Cardinals. A chance for them to chip into the deficit here. They'll work it inside there for Lober, and that shot's a little bit too much on that one, and they'll get it out to DeVries. He'll bring it up the far sideline. Within the corner is Osh. She'll dribble it back up to the near wing. Cross-court pass back to DeVries. Now into the free throw line for Ellie Boyd. Bounce pass back out for DeVries. DeVries, right-handed dribble, pushes it to the outside. Now back up top. And that one comes off the foot, ends up in the hands of Ellie Boyd, and it will be blocked out of bounds. I think it'll be DGF ball, and it will be.
Ball last touched by the Cardinals, going to be Rebels ball out of bounds.
9:05, DGF with the inbounds pass off the baseline will have 7 to shoot on the shot clock. And they'll get it up top. Ellie Boyd quickly over to DeVries. 5 seconds on the shot clock. DeVries, one dribble. Garrett right at the shot clock buzzer scores.
Garrett for 2.
Laura Garrett scores her first bucket of the game right at the shot clock buzzer. It's 46-29 now in favor of the Rebels. Nice move there, but couldn't get the ball to drop into the hoop. But she had some nice moves to get around that defender. DGF will look to respond. It's Ellie Boyd, loose ball, and they'll dive for it. And there will be a foul on somebody. I'm not sure who.
Ball's going to be on the Rebels, number 0. Lola Garrett, third personal, team's 4th. Cardinals ball out of bounds. Check it in for your DGF Rebels. Going to be 25, Aria Garrett.
So Aria Garrett will come in for Lola Garrett. Aria Garrett standing 6'1" as a sophomore, while her older sister stands 5'6" as a senior. Wonder how that goes in the family sometimes.
Ball out of bounds on the Cardinals, going to be Rebels ball.
Here's DeVries with it. As we crack the eggs on 8 minutes to go here in the second half. They'll work it around into the corner. Now she'll dribble it back up top. That's Annalise Oss with the ball. Now over to DeVries again. Back to Oss. Oss looked at the hoop, tried to get a pass in there for Ellie Boyd. It was tipped away, and that'll be a turnover. And coming back the other way now is Rutten. Rutten to the hoop and scores.
2-point basket for number 23, Lauren Rutten.
So Rutten has 5 points in the game now. Here's DeVries with it into the corner. Back to DeVries. DeVries will put a right-handed dribble to the floor, and now she'll work it back up in top of the circles here for Oss. Back over to DeVries. They catch and shoot 3. Left it a little bit short, right into the hands of Olander. Olander being pressured in the backcourt there, and ooh, Garrett let go just in the nick of time as she was at risk of drawing her 4th foul of the game there. Got lucky possibly. That one's a little bit off the mark, and the rebound snagged there by, I believe that was Oss.
Ball last touch by the Cardinals, going to be Rebels ball. Checking in, fresh 3 for your DGF.
Bielen,
Rebels.
Bach, and Couchman check back into the lineup for DGF, and that will give Fromke,
number 24.
along with DeVries. And I didn't see the third one who snuck out. Possibly, no, I'm not sure who the third one was who came out for DGF was. Just inside 7 minutes to go now. 15-point advantage for DGF. Here's Garrett underneath. Aria Garrett cannot get it to go, and the rebound will come to Rutten. Rutten will bring it up the far sideline. She'll cut into the paint, bounce it out here for Anderson. Anderson with a quick pass back to Rutten, and she scores. Nicely done.
2-point basket, number 23, Lauren.
Give the assist to Camden Anderson, and Rutten off the basket, and it's 46-33 now with 6:24 to go. Pass inside there for, I believe that was Boyd. Ball comes loose and another turnover. And there's shots up and in. Camden Anderson scoring her first basket of the ball game at 6:05 to go, and that pulls the Cardinals within 11. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We're coming right back. Cabral Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabral Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabral Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabral Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabralmetalworks.com today.
Randall's Excavating is experienced in underground utilities, specializing in water lines, sanitary sewer, and storm sewer, from site preparation and trenching to the installation of all site utilities. They also provide a large number of underground services and can complete your underground work from the street to the building. Randall's Excavating responds to emergency repairs of water leaks, fire protection lines, fire hydrants, sanitary and storm sewer lines, for all commercial and residential needs, including camera inspections, and they work with most plumbing contractors. For more info, visit randallsinc.com or call 701-219-9126.
All right, welcome back. Cardinals starting to crawl their way back into this one. At one point down by as much as 14. Now they're down by 11. Here with 6:05 to go, will be DGF ball coming out of the timeout. Possession arrow does belong to the Rebels. And this is Bielen. Now up top, couple passes later, it's Bach. And gets it right back. Couchman with a high post jumper, banks it in. 8 points for Olivia Couchman.
Olivia Couchman
Pushes the lead back to 48-35. Three-pointer on the way. It looked good coming out of her hands, but she didn't get the friendly bounce, and now it's off her sneaker and back to the DGF Rebels. An unfortunate bounce of the ball off her shoe there, and the Rebels see if they can capitalize off that. Couchman will swing it here to Emerson Bach. Now back to Couchman. Cross-court pass up top for Bielen. Bielen quickly inside for Ellie Olsen, and it's taken away. Up court quickly here, that is Rutten. Rutten scores again.
2-point basket for number 23.
She had 3 points from the free throw line in the first half. Now she has 6 points from 2-point baskets here in the second half, for a total of 9 in the game. Emerson Bach for a three. She connects.
DGF Rebels, Emerson out. We got a 30-second timeout on the court.
And with that three-pointer by Emerson Bach, every single player of the DGF Rebels has at least 2 points or more. Every player on the roster. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Mike and Joe of Huseman Schreiber Masonry started the company in the spring of 2011 and have over 38 years of masonry experience. Based out of Glyndon, Minnesota, Huseman Schreiber Masonry have completed projects for several satisfied clients, including Monaga High School, Center for Scouting in Fargo, and the Spirit Lakes Tribe EMS building in Fort Totten. That's just a few of their recent projects. Huseman Schreiber Masonry is now hiring. Work year-round. Learn more about this 5-star rated company on their Facebook page. Just search Huseman Schreiber Masonry.
All right, welcome back. There you see your score by halves. 51-37. We have just inside 5 minutes to go here in the second half. See if the Cardinals can rally here. They've been putting up some mini rallies, but DGF has been able to respond. Three-pointer on the way. Looks good. Rattles in, and it is good. That's the first three-pointer of the ball game for the Staples-Motley Cardinals, and it's taken away. And a turnover going all the way to the hoop, and it drops in for Camden Anderson. All of a sudden, it's a 9-point deficit, a single-digit lead for the Rebels. Emerson Bach will try for another 3. Rattles in and out. Rebound comes down to Pamela Lawrence. She'll get it up court here for Rutten. Rutten inside there for, couldn't quite see what it was. Gives the ball right back to Rutten. Loose ball. Now they'll work it out. 3 on the way. Lorber can't get it to go, and Couchman will get the rebound. 3:58 to go. 51-42 is our score. Couchman will dribble it out to the near corner, right in front of her bench. Now she'll work it inside there for Ella Olsen, and Olsen's shot a little bit short. Saved, back to Couchman. Couchman dribbles down to the baseline, back up top for Bach. Bach will send it over to the far side there for Bielen, back to Bach up top. Say that a couple times fast. Maybe a missed foul there, but it looked like she was going for that high post jumper and couldn't connect. And now we have a reach-in foul on DGF down here at the other end.
Foul's going to be on the Rebels, number 10, Michaela Bielen. Check it in for the
That is Bielen's third, so
Izzy Olander. Check it in for your Rebels, number 0.
Lola Garrett will come in, and she'll take the place of Ella Olsen. We also had a substitution for the Cardinals, but I didn't see who it was. 3:27 to go. And driving to the hoop, that one a little bit strong. Offensive rebound, and it's up and in, and that is another basket for Lorber. 17 points for Olivia Lorber here in this game. Bach thought about it for a split second, decided against it. And that one's turned over. And then it's poked from behind out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
Ball knocked out of bounds by the Rebels. Checking in for the Rebels, number 2, Greta DeVries.
So that'll stop the clock with exactly 3 minutes to go. And the Cardinals will have almost a full shot clock at 32. From the free throw line is Lorber. Lorber now 2 passes later, get into the hands of Rutten. To the hoop, she will go to the line to shoot 2. Olivia Lorber has a couple of free throws in this game. They came back early in the first half. So now all but one, Ella Olsen is the only DGF Rebel that does not have a foul right now. Lola Garrett, Michaela Bielen, and Olivia Couchman all have 3 at the moment. So Lorber connects on one of the free throws to make it 51-45. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point game. Cardinals still have time to come back from this 6-point deficit. We'll see if they can do it. Right now, Greta DeVries gets a pass inside. It rolls off as the bucket would not fall for Bielen. And now they'll push it back up court. And another foul on DGF. Who's going to go on this time? It'll be the second on Greta DeVries. So now, for the remainder 2:29 of this game, every foul on the DGF Rebels will put the Cardinals at the free throw line. Big opportunity to catch up here with the clock stopped. And that one will be left a little bit short. It's Izzy Olander. Isabel, or goes by Izzy for short, at the free throw line. She has 5 points, and she'll stay at 5 for the moment as she misses both of those. 2:25 and counting to go. Couchman with the ball. She'll hand it off in the near corner here for Bielen. Bielen will dribble back up top to the top of the key. And now DeVries fires it back over to Couchman. Couchman with the right-handed dribble, cuts into the paint, back out for DeVries. DeVries into the corner. Couchman will try for a 3. Got it!
Olivia Couchman for 3.
That's 11 points for Olivia Couchman now, as that 3 puts her into the double-digit category. 1:55 to go. 9-point lead once again. A 3-second violation in the lane. So that will give the ball back to the Rebels. Not what the Cardinals needed at this point. They have 1:50 to try and battle back from a 9-point deficit. They'll get it to Garrett. That's Lola to Aria Garrett. And now back up top for Couchman. Couchman drives to the paint. And that one doesn't go in. And getting the rebound there was Lorber, getting tied up. Up court is Laura Rutten. She has a one-on-one with her teammate coming, and it is a blocking foul, and that will send the Cardinals to the free throw line. So Michaela Bielen has just picked up her 4th personal. Oh, I'm sorry, I was off one. 1, 2, oh no, I wasn't off one. I just miscounted my X's.
Checking in for Rebels, number 13, Lexi Fromke.
So Lexi Fromke will come in and replace Bielen, who fouled out with, let's see here, 8 points.
Cardinals shooting 2.
Fouls out with 1:23 to go with 8 points and 5 fouls, and the free throw's up and in. 54-46 our score now. And we have a timeout.
On the floor, 30-second timeout for the Cardinals.
I think it's Rutten at the free throw line, but they called the timeout before I could look up and double check. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back and confirm right after this.
Randall's Excavating is experienced in underground utilities, specializing in water line, sanitary sewer, and storm sewer, from site preparation and trenching to the installation of all site utilities. They also provide a large number of underground services and can complete your underground work from the street to the building. Randall's Excavating responds to emergency repairs of water leaks, fire protection lines, fire hydrants, sanitary and storm sewer lines, for all commercial and residential needs, including camera inspections, and they work with most plumbing contractors. For more info, visit randallsinc.com or call 701-219-9126.
All right, welcome back. Cardinals trying to hang in there, and it is indeed Laura Rutten at the free throw line. Eighteen fouls on the Rebels, and that one's missed, and the rebound comes to Couchman. Full court press in the backcourt and a whistle, and I think we have a foul on the Cardinals here.
Holds being called on Staples, number 23, Lauren Rutten.
So Laura Rutten will pick up her first personal.
Team's 5th.
1:18 to go. Garrett, Couchman, 1:10 to go. DeVries works it to Fromke, back to DeVries. 20 to shoot on the shot clock, so Cardinals will get at least one more possession here, barring a couple offensive rebounds. This is Couchman, 10 to shoot on the shot clock now. They work it over to DeVries. 5 to shoot on the shot clock, and the shot is up, missed everything, and Garrett can't get it to go, and there's a foul underneath. And that shot by Garrett never hit. It never hit the rim.
Aria Garrett, shooting 2.
So the shot clock should be at 20 and not 35, because that ball never hit the rim, and now she's going to the line to shoot a free throw, so it should put it at 20, but it's the first season. We'll give them a little bit of leeway on that. And it looks like DGF just called a timeout.
We got a timeout on the court. It's going to be a full timeout for your DGF Rebels.
We'll take a break and be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Concrete is used in nearly every business and residence thanks to its durability and low cost. Whether it's your home, farm, or business, your concrete will likely need maintenance or repair given our harsh winters. The team at Cash Concrete has over 20 years experience and is able to provide the best, most cost-effective service in today's market. Call 701-219-0425 or visit cashconcretefm.com to get your free quote. Cash Concrete, proudly serving North Dakota and Minnesota commercial businesses and the community since 1995.
Cabro Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services, from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabro Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabro Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabro Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. All right, we'll make it up to our friends at Cabro Metalworks here. It's Aria Garrett at the free throw line, and she'll miss that one. Rebound will come down here to Pamela Lawrence. She'll give it up there for Olander. Olander. Quick passing around the perimeter. Nice job there. 30 on the shot clock. And the shot's up and in. It's a three-pointer. Rutten hits the second three-pointer of the game, and now we have was it a foul or what was it? Yep, it was a foul on Rutten.
Second, team 7th, we got a 1-on-1 for Olivia Couchman.
So there should be 7 fouls and not 6 for the Cardinals.
Swam's good.
And Couchman will make them both.
Timeout for the Rebels, going to be a 30-second timeout.
A 30-second timeout. Let's make it up to our friends at K-Bro Metalwork. K-Bro Metalworks in Rothsay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. K-Bro Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, K-Bro Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, K-Bro Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit kbrometalworks.com today. All right, welcome back. Take away the first half. It's 28-26 DGF, but right now it's 55, it should be 56-49 actually. Put one more point on the board there for the Rebels. 20 seconds to go, shot clock is off. And a nice drive to the hoop there, but cannot get it to go in. And 9 seconds to go. Lola Garrett travels.
Charlie called on the play is going to be Cardinals ball on the side.
Five seconds to go. Can they get one more basket? They will earn themselves a trip to the free throw line, actually.
Foul is going to be called at number 13, Lexi Fromke. First personal. Team safe.
So I mentioned earlier on a three-pointer by Emerson Bach that everybody on the roster had scored. I take that back. Lexi Fromke has no points yet. And that's because I had to write her in on the roster because she wasn't on the original printed roster. So my apologies for that. But all but one of the players have scored points. I'll put it that way. So she makes both free throws, and that will be your final score.
That's going to do it for tonight's game. Your DGF Rebels 56. The Staples-Motley Cardinals 51. That's a win for your DGF Rebels. We'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. If you have any garbage, please.
Overall, a pretty good game. A couple turnovers, a couple missed free throws allowed by the Cardinals, allowed DGF to hang on and avoid a comeback here from the Staples-Motley Cardinals. The Cardinals were down by 4 at halftime, and they lose by 5 here at the end of the game. But they certainly gave it all they got. Just not the best night here for Staples-Motley, as they will fall to 2-4 on the season, and their losing streak will extend to 3 games now. And the DGF Rebels, congratulations, 0-4 coming in tonight. They pick up their first victory. They'll have a chance to double that up tomorrow, as we'll have a doubleheader here from the fort. We'll have girls basketball first and then the boys to follow. I believe that's a 5:45, 7:15. Or maybe it's a 6, 7:30. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if we take a look at the upcoming schedule here, this game, like I mentioned back in our pregame show, I don't know if I missed it when I went through the schedule the first time, but I must have missed it. So it's not showing up on your screen, but we'll have 3 games on the air for you tomorrow. We'll have the Perham Yellow Jackets and Holly Nuggets in boys basketball tipping off at 7:30. And then, as I mentioned, I'll be right back here at the fort here in Glyndon for the girls game versus West Central Area Ashby Knights. And then after that game comes to a conclusion, we will get things set for the boys' game as the DGF Rebels will take on the Detroit Lake Lakers. The Detroit Lake Lakers coming off an overtime win over St. Peter at the Concordia Winter Classic this past Saturday. If you missed that game, man, it's a game that any basketball fan would enjoy. I can guarantee you that. Go back and take a look at it, and then you'll know what your DGF Rebels have in store for them. It's going to be a battle, and this is one thing I do believe anyway. Without looking it up, I do believe it's a battle of undefeateds between the DGF Rebels and Detroit Lake Lakers. Like I said, Detroit Lakes had to take overtime to keep their keep their undefeated record intact. And the DGF Rebels will host the Detroit Lake Lakers, and we'll have it for you here in that battle of undefeateds tomorrow night after the girls' game comes to a conclusion. And we kick off our coverage tomorrow at about 5:30 tomorrow, maybe 5:45. And then that first game will be exclusive, and then we'll have the Perham Holly and the DGF Detroit Lakes game on at the same time tomorrow night, pretty much. Perham Holly should be pretty good, too. But if I personally had to pick, and I'm not biased because of the fact that I'm calling the game, but if I personally had to pick, after seeing Detroit Lakes play on Saturday and knowing what DGF brings to the table, that's going to be a barn burner. You're going to want to tune in for that one. We'll have it for you here on Magnitude Sports. Thursday, we go back to girls basketball. It's the Yellow Jackets and the Fergus Falls Otters from the Hive. And then Friday, we drop the puck in Park Rapids for the Panthers and the Sauk Center Main Streeters. We'll have boys high school hockey for you. 7 p.m. puck drop here on Magnitude Sports. And then we get some time off for the Christmas break. And then we come back after Christmas on December 27th and December 28th for the Grand 8 Holiday Tournament that'll feature the Perham Yellow Jackets, the Big Lake Hornets, the Pine City Dragons, the Painesville Bulldogs, and the Sauk Center Main Streeters, Sauk Center Ice Main Streeters. There'll be 4 games on December 27th. And then depending on the outcome of those 4 games on the 27th, we'll decide who plays in the girls third place, boys third place, girls championship, and boys championship on December 28th. So we'll know who's playing who on the 28th after the games on the 27th are complete. And that starts at 2 p.m. on December 27th. And then the second day of that Grand 8 Holiday Tournament starts at 10 a.m. on December 28th. So once again, those 4 games plus a girls-boys doubleheader featuring DGF tomorrow. Once again, DGF girls will play West Central Area Ashby, and then the battle of undefeateds as the DGF Rebels will host the Detroit Lake Lakers in the second half of that doubleheader here tonight, or tomorrow night here at the Fort in Glyndon. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the final numbers here. 56-51. The Rebels getting 5 of those 56 points from the free throw line. They connected on 5 3-pointers for 15 from behind the arc. The other 36 came from inside the arc. They turned the ball over 17 times, committed 19 fouls. For the Cardinals, 51 points overall. 13 of them came from the free throw line. They connected on 2 3-pointers. And 1 from Laura Rutten and the other one from Olivia Lorber. And then they got the remaining 32 points from inside the arc, 2-point baskets. Turned the ball over 12 times, committed 12 fouls, and they come up 5 points short this evening here as they fall to 2-4 on the season. And the DGF Rebels improved to 1-4 overall on the season. All right, that's going to wrap it up. A big, huge thank you once again to our sponsors, including K-Bro Metalworks in Aldrich, Minnesota, and our friends at Huseman Schreiber Masonry, Randall's Excavating, Maple River Grain and Agronomy, Cash Concrete, Budget Blinds, Great Clips, and Frontier Airlines. And I've been meaning to say this earlier, but I'm glad that I didn't forget. But a big shout out to Jim, who tuned into this game watching from Denver, North Carolina. Thank you so much for tuning in, Jim. Everybody who watches this station on a regular basis knows that somebody from North Carolina is likely watching the games. And that somebody is our good friend Jim. And so thank you so much for tuning in. Hope that everybody enjoyed the broadcast with maybe the exception of the final score. Maybe half of you didn't enjoy it as much, but outside of that final score, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night here from the fort in Glyndon, 5:30, 5:45 roughly for the pregame show, that doubleheader with the girls and the boys. And then don't forget Perham and Hawley and boys basketball tomorrow night here on Magnitude Sports as well. All right, have a great night. We'll talk to you again soon.
The broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.